MetaZoo products are infamous for their atomic variability when it comes to chase cards and pull rates of full holo products. And if you're a MetaZoo fan, you're no stranger to that. And if you're not a MetaZoo fan, if you're new to MetaZoo, if you've just stumbled by, then welcome to atomic variability land. But could it be that with the MetaZoo Hello Kitty Karami's Cryptid Carnival set, this upcoming highly anticipated October MetaZoo set, could it be that MetaZoo has finally done something, that they've changed something to remove this atomic variability of pull rates from people's MetaZoo experience? Could this be a new normal for MetaZoo? Let's talk about it and the implications. This is everything you need to know. Let's go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Argos Anonymous. If you stumbled across this channel from somewhere out there in the Hello Kitty universe or some other trading card non-MetaZoo world, or you're new to MetaZoo, subscribe! Why not? We are everything MetaZoo. Up-to-date, accurate news and information, product reviews, crazy shenanigans, sales, goats, sword fights, explosions, all kinds of random crazy stuff. If that sounds like something you would like, then subscribe, and that's what you'll get. So, what do I mean by sorting issues for MetaZoo? Let's just highlight a couple of the things that you've probably been able to experience if you are a MetaZoo fan. So, oh, that's awkward. There's like a goat part. Let me just move these goats out of the way. So here's what's going on. Okay, let's just take Nightfall, for example. Okay, back up for a moment. Here's the Nightfall set. If you open booster boxes of Nightfall, the vast majority, not all, the vast majority of Nightfall booster boxes are loaded with full holos. Okay, you're talking like 20 to 28 full holos per box, whereas the statistical average pull rate should be 12 per box. Okay, but Nightfall spell books are almost entirely loaded with reverse holos. Right? There's an obvious difference in the pull rates between the booster boxes in Nightfall and the spell books. Going over to Wilderness, what happened in Wilderness is the booster boxes are actually pretty normal. You're going to get like on average 9 to maybe 11 full holos. If anything, the booster boxes are a little light on the full holo pull rate for Wilderness. But the spell books are loaded. Spell books for Wilderness often will have 40-50% of the packs will have full holos. For UFO, it flips back. The spell books for UFO are full of reverse holos. The booster boxes are full of full holos. For Seance, I think they tried to fix it with Seance, and what they ended up with was just like mappable boxes or something like that. So Seance, every box either has 0 full holos, 9 full holos, 18 full holos, 27 full holos, or 36 full holos. But I'm telling you, the problem with this, the problem with having, even though on average 1 out of every 3 packs has a full holo, even though there are some booster boxes that are loaded with full holos, there's as many of those as there are booster boxes that have no full holos. Even though it balances out, it's not good, and this is why. The human mind is designed to remember negative things more than positive things. That's how we stay alive. That's the theory anyway. Like, how do you keep people from doing stupid things and killing themselves? You really have to make the bad stuff stand out. That's why we can't look away from a train wreck. That's why we have to watch everything burn to the ground. That's why social media is full of negativity and negative headlines, and the news says all this negative, toxic crap all the time because people click on it, because we're wired to remember it and to notice it and to want to see what's going on so that we can stay alive, right? That's probably what's going on. So what happens is, MetaZoo fans go and they have a positive pulling experience. They hit some huge box, but then somebody goes and hits a bad box, and they will, over time, they will most likely, most people will remember the negative more than the positive, even if it occurred at roughly the same amount over time. And they might not even go buy another box if they have one bad box. Or what if it's a brand new fan and they open up their first booster box and it's all negative? It's a problem. It's not good. It's not okay. And we can call it true random. We can call it what it is, really, which is like you just have no idea what you're going to get. But I just think even though you mix the highs with the lows, it's not good. And I think this is why when you have machine sorted games like Magic the Gathering, for example, what they do is they have kind of like, they have highs and they have lows, but they mute them both. by bringing the lows up to a minimum threshold and taking the highs down to some kind of a threshold to make it less extreme. So in a magic box, like, you don't know how many mythics you're going to get. That's the highest level rarity in magic. So maybe at a minimum you get 3, right? And at a maximum you get 5, right? But you don't get 0. Like, you're never going to get completely hosed on pulls. And they do this so that you can still maintain some feeling of value when you open a product, right? And that's really important. And then you can still include the feeling of highs, because people are they're still going to pull their chase cards. They're still going to get a box with a little bit extra. They're still going to have that good feeling, you know? And then if you have serialized cards or other chase hits, you'll still have super, super high experiences while limiting the downside. So with the MetaZoo Hello Kitty set, we're seeing something a little interesting. It is really hard to see on this booster box, but trust me on this. If you squint really hard and you use like AI recombination resolution, whatever Zoom technology, what you can see is on the side of this booster box, it says 36 booster packs, right? You have 12 cards per pack, 12 additional cards per pack, and you have 2 holos. Each pack has 2 holographic cards. Now, a standard MetaZoo card is going to have 1 holographic card. Check this out. So this is a Wilderness booster pack. It has 12 additional trading cards, and it has 1 holographic card per pack. So the Hello Kitty packs, the design of the pack is going to be different in that it has 2 holo cards per pack. So what are you replacing? Because in a normal 12 card pack, you're going to have 4 non-holo bronzes. You're going to have 3 non-holo silvers. You're going to have a holographic or reverse holo gold. Okay, so in this case, we got a holo, but it could have been reverse. You have 1 holo card, and then you have a non-holo gold, and then you have a token, and you have an aura, and you have a Terra. Okay, so are they going to take the non-holo golds out, and it's all just reverse holo and full holo? So then my question is, are they fixing the sorting issues by just putting 1 full holo and 1 reverse holo in every single pack? Could that be what they've decided? Could it be that they've decided that in the absence of being able to switch to, I assume that their printer can't do machine like algorithmic pseudo random sorting. There's got to be something going on there. It must be like hand sorting or something like that. In the absence of being able to print at a place that has that technology, that hardware, are they introducing the forcing function of just having 1 full holo and 1 reverse holo in every single booster pack, so that nobody has that critical fail, that nobody rolls a 1 on their D20 and does a critical fail box opening experience with MetaZoo? That could be. And you know what? All things considered, I think that would be a good idea. I think that would be positive for the game and for the opening experience for people going forward. Now, some people, a legitimate concern is, if there's a full holo in every single pack, would holographic cards lose their specialness? And I think although if that is a fair question, I don't think you have to worry about it for a couple of reasons. Number one, we have already seen full holo cards not hold value. Not every full holo card is worth anything in MetaZoo. It's not worth money just because it's full holo. We've already seen that. And I think the reason is because in MetaZoo, they print so many versions of cards. Like, most of the cards, there's so many of them in every pack, because you're getting non-holo versions, reverse holo versions, and full holo versions. So the full holo cards that aren't worth anything are the ones where you have non-holos, reverse holos, and full holos, and it might even not be particularly playable. And at that point, there are so many copies of the card out there, and it's not even going to make its way into a deck. Like, why would it be worth anything? And if it's not like a hit beastie that's collectible, of course it's not going to have any value, right? The value cards are going to be the highly collectible cards that people just love, like a random beastie that people think is cool, or a highly playable card. So I think what they will do is they will still structure their rarity where some of the full holo cards will only be available in full holo. And if you have this card and it's only available in full holo and it's playable, it's going to be a hit and it's going to be worth money. Or it's highly collectible, like a Mothman, for example. Now, some of the full holo cards will probably be available in both full holo and reverse holo. And because you have a higher population of possible hits in that card's going to drag down the value a little bit. And if they have a third tier of rarity, where you have a card that's available as a full holo, a reverse holo, and a non-holo, yet again, that'll drag down the value. So my point is, even though you could have a full hollow in every pack, and I don't know for sure this is happening. I'm just saying, like, you get 2 hollows per pack, what's going on, right? Even though you might get a full hollow in every pack, you'll still have tiered rarity. And if they link power and playability to rarity, those cards will hold value. And then you'll still have hits, and then you'll still have chase, and then you'll still have hollows that feel special, even if there's a hollow in every pack. And you can do it while removing the sorting issues that have plagued MetaZoo products for the last forever, essentially. Except for maybe Kickstarter. Kickstarter was pretty good. And Crypto Nation's second edition was pretty good. And Wilderness was okay. But all the other ones, it's these wild swings of sorting irregularities. So I would love to know what you think about this. What do you think about the possibility of the sorting issue being fixed? Do you even think it is an issue that some boxes have 0 and some have 36 full hollows? Do you think fixing it is worthwhile? Do you think this would be a positive change? Do you think putting a full hollow in every pack is a good solution? Do you think that this will reduce the value of full hollows? Do you think it's totally fine? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know what you have to say about it. And that's all I've got for now. Thank you again, MetaFam, for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that bell notification if you want to stay up to date on everything MetaZoo. And until next time, this is Argos signing out.